Everyone, Lael Collins of LSU was one of the top offensive linemen and one of the top 5 tackles not named Andres Pete in the 2015 NFL Draft. He was at NFL Play 60 last Wednesday morning, just over a week ago, and all of a sudden he was escorted away. And the claim at the time was that he was involved in some way in the murder of his ex-girlfriend. It was quickly later, within hours, reported that he was not a suspect, just being questioned, and he was cooperating with the investigation. But in spite of the fact that he wasn't a suspect, in spite of the fact that the woman who was murdered was his ex-girlfriend, not his current girlfriend, in spite of the fact that there was no connection between he and her tragic and sad passing, his draft stock went down. It went so far down from the first round that he jumped right into the free agency area, and all of this happened while he left Chicago, was told that he couldn't be eligible for the supplemental draft, and had, in just really a few days' time, went from being on the top of his professional and career world to at rock bottom. He didn't know what was going to happen. But it was said that he was eligible to be a free agent. And so, suddenly, quickly, teams came looking and calling. The Buffalo Bills, 5 other teams, including the Dallas Cowboys. Collins chose the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones, and in a very moving press conference Wednesday, everyone cried. Lael cried, his mom cried, Jerry Jones cried, even Jason Garrett shedded a tear. And I don't know if the tears they were shedding were as much because they were happy, but also because they happened to get him for just $1.7 million, even though it was entirely guaranteed for 3 years. In a normal, perfect world, Lael Collins should have been drafted in the first round, low in the first round, perhaps by the same Dallas Cowboys, and been able to get a contract for somewhere in the neighborhood of $10 million with a $4 million or $3 million signing bonus, something like that. Maybe a little higher than that. But you know what? As he said during the press conference, it may not be as much as others, but it's damn a lot more than he made in college. So, Lael basically has cemented the Cowboys' already excellent draft. But think about it. The Cowboys and Jerry Jones have managed to pull off 2 of the biggest, greatest acquisitions in NFL draft history. They got Randy Gregory largely for the same reasons in the second round, when he really should have went as high as, pick 4 to the Raiders. And then they got, in somewhat the same way, Lael Collins. Amazing. This makes Jerry Jones the modern-day Al Davis. He truly learned a great deal from working with the Grand Football Master.